He's a 10, but he still lives at home with his mom. He's had 9 interviews, but he can't get the job. He's got 8 little texts from 7s you don't know. And he's 6'5", but it doesn't show. Oh, his For You page is all TNA. And his 3 best friends keep forgetting your name. This two-faced boy really thinks he's a man. You should've just left him as a one-night stand.
Nice shot!
So despite all that, you flap your cheeks.
Look, I'm sorry, but I wasn't going to be the only one that had to sit through this. Jokes aside, like I've said in recent videos, the West is healing. That said, nobody ever said that the healing process would be fast. We're not packed to the brim with feminist denial. Modern women are still going to follow like lemmings into the Swiftie crowd and whatever else gives them an inkling of validation. And why? Because if they were to admit fault now, instead of slowly fading away, well, they'd have to admit that they were wrong and take full accountability for the hellscape they created. We're in for a bumpy ride, fellas. Here are the top comments. The fact she made a song about being played is hilarious. It's good to have perspective in this messed up climate. He still smashed though, so he won. Girls will talk about anything except accountability for their own actions. 9 interviews but he can't get a job. Is your job ripping off Green Day songs on Instagram? Ah shit, is Green Day doing pop numbers? I haven't looked into it since I was about 15. Guys, I think this will be the song of the summer. Loving the sarcasm. Here we go. Before we continue with this video, let me share the comment of the day real quick. Shout out to Robert Playdale who shared, "Modern dating is like attending a job interview for a position that you neither want nor can afford." Now that is just straight facts. Love the comment. So thank you for sharing, and don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always guys, I'll be picking one comment from each video. Could be the funniest, the most liked, or just one that moved me. So don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our very next winner. So be sure to hit the like and sub button too, as it helps out a ton. And also guys, we got a second channel linked in the description. I'll be posting similar stuff there too, so subscribe to that just in case. Link is right below. Now back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
What benefits does your plutonic male friend have by being your friend?
What does he come with, or what do I come with? What the benefits he gets from me? I cook, so I always got some type of food going on. He eat, you know what I'm saying? I'm knowledgeable, I'm spiritual, I can pray for him if he's going through some life situations. I mean...
Nothing! You want me to lift that heavy ass couch up the stairs? You want me to motherfucker be on the phone after you just got smutted out by that random nigga trying to ask me questions about why are men lying so much? Right after you got from a booty call, you want to call me. And then you want to give me the leftover fucking pork chop that nigga didn't eat when you cooked for him. No ma'am, there is nothing to gain for real. Unless you making me some money, there's nothing for me to gain by being your homeboy. As a man, if me and you are walking somewhere and someone tries to physically assault you, shouldn't I be there as a friend to beat their ass?
I mean, I got my
Or
380.
should
You know
I
what I'm saying? I got my 380.
They're gonna put you in the white van. You're going in the white van then.
Sometimes you don't want to feed yourself, and a woman that's by your side that got a plate for you, a friend that call you and say, yeah, I got a plate for you today, baked macaroni and cheese, slow cooked roast, some greens.
We're gonna die for macaroni and cheese. We're gonna die for some cornbread. You wasted your life for some Jiffy Mix, nigga.
I'll say it until I'm blue in the face and 6 feet under the cold hard ground, guys. Compromise is anti-masculine. Settling for the bare minimum with any of these women, or women in general, is like allowing someone to stick your hand into a blender and thanking them for leaving a finger out. It's thanking someone for punching you in the face because you already had a doctor's appointment coming up the following day. I really can't think of a less masculine set of words than any statement that starts with "at least she," unless that sentence ends with the word "honest," which is the Western unicorn. Anyway, let's see what people had to say. Wasted your life for some Jiffy Mix, not even homemade cornbread. Gold. A good meal and a prayer. That menu is at the homeless shelter too. This is an award-winning observation. Kudos, bro. Better call your daddy or your brother. Whoever's saying she right need to go get their brain checked out. What woman calls up their platonic male friend and tell them they have a plate for them? That's not leftovers. What? Yeah, friendship isn't about doing stuff for each other. I think these guys confused. Okay, whoosh. Next clip.
Thing is, don't talk over me. And now you're getting mad because I'm setting boundaries.
I want to let you know.
You're mad that I'm setting boundaries. Okay, and you're mad I'm setting boundaries. A real alpha, and I'm gonna just keep it a $150. A real alpha doesn't give a fuck who else. There could be mad alphas in the room. I'm an alpha. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me because I'm a leader.
We're not in a relationship. You're comparing regular people as individual alphas in a relationship.
You're literally taking it literally instead of reading in between the lines. If you're an alpha and you are comfortable within yourself and being confident, why does it matter if you're also with an alpha?
Because those...
Or someone who's also strong-minded, contains leader qualities. I'm not done. Contains leader qualities. Is there something funny? What's funny? I want to hear it. What's funny? I just feel like you haven't had a guest like this before, and you're just astonished. I don't know.
I'm not worried, concerned about you.
I never said you were.
You made me laugh. Are you mad?
No, is that what I said though? You just put words in my mouth.
I just made a little smirk, and then you mad.
I just asked you.
Listen, and talking. Alpha woman. What are you, Wonder Woman?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
I'm not done. You just didn't you say before the cameras came on we don't talk over each other? I'm not done though. So please wait.
Name me a Beyonce and Jay-Z outside the United States.
That's what I want to know. I'm not done. Like please, like I was just saying before I forgot my question.
You're toxic as fuck.
There are men. No, it's just y'all have
A classic that popped back into circulation, and there's a reason for that. When a chick like this says, "I'm done," like a particular US presidential candidate that shall not be named, the conversation is done. For them. Because there's no way in hell that a man should waste his time responding to anything that will be said after that statement. The comments are, alphas are also intelligent and generally quiet, prefer to read the room. Bingo. If a man was talking like this around real men, they're getting laid out. I wouldn't go that far, but I'd say they wouldn't humor his bullshit. She gonna be by herself. Don't no man want to deal with that. Be a woman, love not saying don't stand up for yourself, but this is not the way to go, queen. I thought men was just alpha, or did that get changed too? Calling this chick a queen is like calling a catfish a dinosaur. Why does she ask a question, then overtalk the person answering the question? Skip her. Nothing is going to save this one. Her biggest error was not allowing a response, almost blocking the response. Her frustration took over where her point was heading because of her attitude about it, unfortunately. Nah. And next.
The craziest confession.
Cheated on my boyfriend 3 times.
Okay, why?
Because he's a I'm still in love with my ex-boyfriend, and I have a new boyfriend.
That's kind of crazy.
We're about to go see him.
Crazy is not the word I'd use, but I get that we all have to walk on eggshells in these platforms, getting nuked every few months over here. Anyway, a modern woman is an unfaithful woman, and that's why it's going to take a long time to heal here. These chicks, the current generation, are for the most part cooked to a crisp. I don't mean this in a fatalistic way. There are plenty of other options out there for a man with means, but the market in these coastal cities isn't even salvageable at this point. The comments are average USA girls, or UK or France or Norway or Sweden or anywhere else on that half. I mean, even the East is confronting issues. Why all they seem very proud by saying this? They are, lady, welcome to the planet. Wow, and they just giggle like that's not wrong. You're playing with someone else's feelings and you wouldn't want yours played with. They are girls and boys. Can we talk about real men and women? Actually, they deserve respect because they know what is loyalty. Hard to come by. Exactly why I say I want purity. I can't imagine making love to my wife and know she is thinking about some ex. It is not for me. Or anyone. Moving on.
Why would men want to approach women today when they no longer have to worry about just being rejected, but also have to worry about being accused of harassment?
So that's kind of effed up. Because, I mean, there's a fine line between trying to pick up on a woman and, like, forcefully going after her after she already said no.
Right, I agree with that. Obviously, if the woman rejects the man, I think he should, leave her alone. Right. But I'm saying, what do you think about a woman basically feeling like basically annoyed that the guy even approached her just to begin with?
I think that's personal issues.
I think social media has them very brainwashed, and I think that they like the attention, whether it's good or bad.
Because men will be men. Like, why wouldn't a man approach a woman?
Well, what does that mean?
Basically, men see a woman, they see something they like, and they just go for it without thinking. Men do not think. They don't think.
A mixed bag right here. That last one really fumbled it at the end there. Not like any of us had our hopes up. I had this clip in a recent rant, but it deserves its own address just because it goes with the theme here. It's not just that men aren't interested in going after any of these chicks in the modern landscape. It's that even if they magically forgot about everything then tried, they could end up in a cell for saying hello. It's just an additional layer that no real man is going to see and a worthwhile endeavor. The comments are, basically, here's what it comes down to. If she thinks you're handsome, it's flirting. If she thinks you're ugly, then it's harassment. Hell, even the simp Kimmel would agree with this one. Men, protect yourself at all times. Don't lose your freedom. An important lesson. I've deadass seen a dude walk up to a woman in the club on his very first attempt, and the woman screamed her head off, telling him to leave her alone. Dude's eyes were wide open after that and just slowly backed away, hands up. Way back when I saw the same, it's a mental condition. Next clip.
So my ex-boyfriend came around yesterday and we rekindled some old memories. Problem is, my current boyfriend, the love of my life, is due home today. He's been away at a family funeral. And I have some explaining to do. And I generally feel really bad because I know he's having a really rough time at the minute, but it's not been easy on me either. And I don't know how to explain this, and I don't want to upset him, I don't want to break his heart, I don't want him to break up with me, but I need him to realise that everyone makes mistakes, and it probably will never happen again. I think I just want to save the hurt and just tell him a little white lie, like, I don't know right now. I feel really awful. A woman's got needs too, like men do it all the time. It's such a bad time for it to happen. I need to cover them up.
This is a full version of something I covered a while ago as well, but there are so many things going on in this confession that you could spend an entire video going over it. For starters, lady, who the hell were you shaken up with? It looks like you hopped into an Amazon river and fought off the school. Did he get out of prison or something? Second, this is possibly the craziest confession clip out there just by the sheer amount of contradictions there are in this so-called apology. Anyone with self-respect would shut the door after they saw you, let alone listen to this garbled mess of excuses. The top comments are, immediately victimized herself. Ma'am, you're not the victim, your boyfriend is. Tell it like it is. So tired of these self-righteous monologues. You are? Dude, my brain will never recover from these. I'm toast. Sometimes I wish we would live in medieval times. Times a man didn't need an alibi or even justify himself. Times where a man was idolized for taking actions to keep his honor and respect. I hope you guys understand the meaning of my words. God, I hate this century. Damn, this chick really brought out the darkness. Hang in there. Another one.
If you could be with your boyfriend currently, and I waved a magic wand and I said you can make $1 million a year and never do again, would you?
No.
Okay. Okay.
What? Are you making more than that a year, Molly?
Not yet.
Oh, well
Yeah.
Then, I mean, aren't you doing that? That's your profession, so I assume you're doing that to make money, correct?
Yeah, 100%. Well, also
But Charlie
I'm
just
doing
has a magical wand. He's got, that's not the wand. He's
For the sake of argument.
He's used the wand. You can make $1 million a year.
Yeah.
You don't have to do, the adult content.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have to do it. That would be great, but I would still want to do it. I mean, personally, like, I'm an exhibitionist. I love, like, putting my sexual self out there for other people to see, for other people to, like, touch themselves to, have fun with.
Can I ask you a question? Since you're about presenting yourself to the world, do you have a good relationship with your father?
Okay, here we go.
No, I don't talk to him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
A great follow-up question, and really the only one that matters at that point. There's no saving her. The comments are, men give her the power to do this by buying her crap. Men need to do better. There's no fixing damaged women, but stop giving them a platform. Agreed. Simping is an illness. She'll find a way to become a victim. Just wait. No doubt, no doubt. 1. A bad relationship with a parent does not equate to becoming hypersexualized. If that was the case, millions of men would have to question their relationship with their parents. 2. Only insecure and weak men need to ask women gotcha questions, or hypothetical questions to prove their misogyny. Nice try, but one look at your bank statement would tell us pretty much everything we need to know about you, Daniel. Let's revisit this interview in 10 years. People in her profession don't age well. For good reason. Yep, she definitely has daddy issues. This is why nuclear families matter. Amen. Oh, darling, childhood trauma and a very poor way of dealing with it. My heart goes out to all the women in her situation, is what the world has to offer to young women like her. Had to be in the first half. Some people are just not salvageable and they don't want to be. It has nothing to do with God. Believers are always trying to rescue the souls that are already gone. Save yourselves. Pretty much. Next clip.
I don't think age is an excuse for cheating, but I will say I cheated on my ex-husband. That's what, like, ruined our marriage.
Say shit.
But I was, like, my brain hadn't developed yet.
And they continue to say that they are the prize. The comments here are, it still hasn't clearly. Your brain probably never will, sweetie. It should be harder to buy podcast equipment. Who got this clown pregnant? Anything to rationalize your shitty decisions. This is not a good look. Your age didn't make you fall into bed with someone. You wanted to do that. Say it again for the people in the back. Here we go.
Who do you guys think cheat more, men or women?
Women.
Yeah, why you say that?
Because I got cheated on 2 weeks ago.
Damn. What happened?
I caught her on her birthday. I went through her phone and I saw everything.
You know? You broke up?
Yeah. On her birthday.
What was her excuse when you asked her?
He's just a friend.
I think it's honestly equal.
Be happy you're free, man. That's a good first step. Here are the top comments. He's the kind of guy you have to ask to wash his wiener? If he can't satisfy a queen, she'll find what she needs. Doesn't seem attentive, and why does he have an accent, lol. We got another prize here. Isn't it already a statistic that women cheat more? Yes. Yes, it is. Shawties cheat more. The thing is, they never get caught because they're not dumb, or some of them never even consider it cheating, so they don't claim it as cheating. They'll say something like, we was on a break, or I just felt like I wasn't being cared for emotionally, something stupid like that. I feel like the human defense system will kick in once asked such questions, so man will say women, then women will say men. But in this world, one just happens to be right. Next clip.
You've been going on college campuses and your stance is that college is a scam. I disagree with that. How would you define scam and what do you think the purpose of college should be?
How many of you in the audience are forced to take classes that are a waste of time or wish you would not have to take? So everyone's hand goes up, right? Only half of the people in this audience will use their college degree when they find a job, meaning half of college graduates in America get jobs that do not require college degrees in the first place. Basically, all this debt, all this time, not a good investment.
Our generation has a lot of work to do. It's just getting started. The comments are, college teaches discipline, critical thinking, and how to research for facts. I work in a university and Charlie is not wrong. How about being forced to live on campus to pay for new dormitories when you could drive to school? He is right, 100% correct. Why would you spend 100 to 200K to come out making 60K? I went to a university and Charlie is not wrong. Employers requiring degrees. He's right. Save us with the critical thinking and discipline argument. Indoctrination and brainwashing is not critical thinking. Truth. And if you made it to the end of this video, I want to say I appreciate you, so don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment to have a chance to win, and hit that sub button for daily videos. And if you could take a quick sec to subscribe to the second channel, Man Guide Reacts, link is down below in the description so we can be sure our message will keep on reaching the new men out there. I appreciate all the support, y'all, and I want to wish you all tremendous success.